Hey everyone, it's Heather. So for today's Vlogmas video, I just wanted to vent. I'm gonna keep this video as raw and unscripted as I can. I'm just gonna talk. If I make some mistakes or say the wrong thing or say too much or not enough, I'm just gonna be gentle with myself and say, I got it out there. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be out. So over the weekend, I lost my best friend. They officially cut me out of their life on Monday. And you might be like, well, Heather, obviously you're not so great person to lose your best friend like that. But the truth is that in our final conversation, before they ghosted me, they told me that this wasn't anything to do with me, it was a them thing. And so I'm trying to remind myself of that, but there's the part of me that has been hurt so many times that it starts to kind of affect my self-esteem, and I go, is it because I'm this or that, or too much of this or too much that? But I need to remind myself that this is just what I guess needed to happen and what was always supposed to happen, you know? So a few weeks ago, I met someone that became my best friend. And I'm not someone who has ever really had friends. Throughout my whole life, I've always had trouble making and keeping friends. Because let's face it, I'm a weirdo. And it's hard for me to find people I can relate to. It's very challenging. So this person entered my life and we hit it off so well, like super best friends, like glued at the hip. I'm sure that maybe some of you out there have been privileged enough to have a friend that you're just talking 24/7 and you're always going to places together and you're completing each other's sentences. And me and this person had so much in common to the point where it was scary. Like, oh my God, where did you come from? This person, it was like they were another me, which is so weird because I've never met anyone like me. And it was like we thought exactly the same, and our lives had so many parallels, and we were always completing each other's sentences or saying something the other one was about to say. And it's so weird because I look back at a week ago and we had so many fun plans, and I look back at how awesome it was to have this awesome friend, right? And now it's did it ever really happen? Because we're done. Our friendship is 100% over. I don't know if they're gonna come back. I hope they will someday. But it's looking very unlikely. There was no closure. It was just they were feeling a certain way and then ghosted me, and there was no closure talk. I didn't really have a proper chance to say goodbye or to try to work things out, and I don't think they really got that either, and they probably need that too. But anyway, me and this person became such great friends. Not gonna lie, it was really hard to put this shirt on today. My I'm Dead Inside shirt, which matches the mood of this video. So me and my friend, we bought these matching shirts together as a joke because it's both our forever hashtag mood, because we thought exactly the same. We had all the same feels because we're both INFJs. And so it was really cool to meet another INFJ, someone that can relate, someone that understands the feels, you know what I mean? It was really, really cool. I never met someone that I vibed with so well, and I've just been dreaming of a best friend like that. I used to wake up to a good morning message from them, and we'd be total goofballs whenever we hung out, and we just had so much fun together. And it's did any of that really happen? Was it too good to be true? Part of me wonders was that person very fake? And that's another thing I've been dealing with for the past few months. I get into all these friendships with people, and the people turn out to be very fake, and I'm not just like saying that like over exaggerating. I mean people that are my friends, but they're talking shit about me behind my back to other people, and I get the screenshots and I'm like, wow, you know, and people that I don't know, like it's just the weirdest thing that I've been dealing with. So this really strange thing has been happening to me whenever I talk to someone about my birthday. I'll become friends with someone and we'll be chatting all about my plans for my birthday, where we're gonna go, what we're gonna do, you know, and it made me feel so good because I have not had a birthday party in years. Like, I haven't had friends to celebrate my birthday with, and every time I talk to someone about my birthday, the next month they're gone from my life. And I already know that I'm gonna end up alone on my birthday. And with this person, it was like, nah, you're stuck with me, you're not getting rid of me. And I somehow got rid of them or something. I don't know. And, you know, I am, despite me crying on the internet all the time, I'm a total optimist. I've always tried to look on the bright side, try to see the best in every situation. I try to find purpose in every bad thing that happens to me. Sorry, I just had to take a moment to like recollect my thoughts because I'm just like stunned right now. Honestly stunned. So anyway, we had so many plans, and I think back to all the places we were going to go together. Like, there were these really cool waterfalls they were going to take me to, and we were going to do photography together. They were also a photographer, and they were teaching me about my camera, and it was so cool, you know, to have a friend that I could talk to and geek out about photography with, and a friend who was non-judgmental, and I was non-judgmental of them, and we could just be 100% our goofball, cringy selves around each other, our awkward, cute, cringy selves. And now whenever I think of all the plans we had, it's really hard knowing that none of those plans will ever become a reality. They were going to go urbexing with me. We were going to go to all these places. We were just going to watch shows together. And that's not going to happen now. And I'm trying to remain an optimist and reminding myself that, yes, it was like a 1 in a million chance that I would find such a perfect best friend for me, but it's also... But also, it happened once, so it could happen again. I truly believe that this person was put into my life for a reason, just like everybody else has been put into my life and taken away for a reason. I really feel like there's some kind of higher purpose for me, and there's some kind of higher force in charge of all of it that is planning it, because the stuff that has happened to me over the past few months has just shaped me into a woman. Like, I grew up and I got my butt in gear and I got on the path I need to be, you know, the person I want to be. And I don't know if I already said it or not, because I just started talking and I just wanted to let this video be very natural and open. But you guys have no idea who this person is, and you won't know who it is, because I have never talked about this friend on social media. We've never posted selfies together. We've never done videos together or anything like that, because I wanted to protect this person. I'm very protective of them. They are my delicate little marshmallow friend, and the reality is that because of the poor decisions that I have made here on social media, I basically destroyed my internet existence, and a lot of people hate me. There is an angry mob of people who want to see me burn in a ditch, and I can take it. I accept that my actions have led to this outcome. More on that in a moment. But I will not let the people I love and care about, friends, family, and etc., be subjected to that. So I purposely hid them from you guys. I never shared them on my social media. And that's how I'm handling my friendships now. If someone decides they really want to be in my videos, great. but I'm not like encouraging anyone to be in my videos without first telling them the situation that I've gotten myself into. So now let's talk more about that situation. So my situation is doing quite well. Since I quit talking about it so much online, it's made things a lot better. And that's something I want you guys to know, that whenever you're going through something, it is good to reach out online, but be careful, because if you vent too much in the wrong places, you are going to end up not only making yourself look worse, making the situation way worse, but you're going to add in all these people that are going to have things to say about it and that are going to make the situation so much harder for you. So it really is best to try so hard to find an outside of the internet support group. And I know that can be really tricky for a lot of people, and it's good if you do have a good support group online, but it's really important that you build that outside support, and that's something I've been trying to work on. And I think that's why losing this friend hurts so much, because I was literally able to tell them anything and everything about me. They know all of my secrets. I know a bulk of theirs, and we just were able to tell each other everything. And so it's like I've lost a big chunk of my support system offline, and it's very, very difficult for me. But I also just wanted to say that do not be like me. Do not let other people determine your happiness, whether that be if you're like me and every day now you get hate comments from people saying, I only watch your videos for the drama, and I only watch you because I hate you and you're cringe, which, by the way, I am the queen of cringe. I totally understand that I am this incredibly cringy girl, and I have come to embrace that. I can't even tell you guys how painful it is for me to watch my videos, especially my older ones, or for me to edit my videos, or to look at my pictures and to see the stupid stuff I wear. Like, I cringe so hard on a daily basis just living with me. But I didn't want it to stop me from making videos. And I didn't want to make videos where I played a character and I was really fake and I was just an actress, and I thought of, what will the algorithm like? What will the audience like? And my channel would probably be doing a lot better if I did play into that. And for a while there I did, and things were so good. I had like 2 years of peace here on the channel where nobody messed with me and I got very few hate comments. And then I just started being myself. And it felt so good, but it came at such a high price. So I'm at a point now where I have no filter. I say what's on my heart. I act like a goof. I make stupid noises. I bounce around. I get all giggly, or I get not so giggly if I'm not feeling like that. I've just embraced my freest state of being, and that's what I want to capture in my videos now. Unless it's a super serious video, then of course I would change my tone and, you know, try to fit the mood of the video like I did in my Urbex video. But anyway, before I get too far ahead of myself, back to my last point. Do not put all of your happiness into someone else. Life is really good with friends and family and people you can be close to. But there's always a chance that you're going to end up all alone. And you need to stop viewing loneliness as something to be feared, but rather free space and time for yourself. That's what I'm trying to do. I am incredibly, incredibly lonely. It doesn't matter how high my follower count is, I am so lonely. So lonely, soul crushing. But I've come to realize that being alone and no longer having your best friend to wake up to a good morning message from means that instead of having that time you're investing into another person, it's, oh, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to exercise, I'm going to get my work done. Everything else you have to do in a day, you now have that time for you. And I have a lot of me to work on. I'm currently working on getting my first car. I am moving in a couple of months, so that's really exciting, and I'm just trying to sort out my financial plan for that, so that way I'll be able to take care of myself. And I'm just going through this huge transformative period in my life, and I don't know if any of you guys believe in astrology, but there's something called Saturn's return, and it fits my life so well, like to a T. It's crazy. Like, I had a feeling that 2019 was going to be a very special year for me, because 19 and the number 9 are like my special numbers. My birth date is 1/19/1990, so I've just always had this thing about the number 9. And I even look back to whenever I was 19 and what a transformative year that was in my life. So I just know that whenever one door closes, many more doors open. Your life is always going to be changing. There's always going to be something ending and something beginning. And I want to believe that, like, I'm going to find amazing friendships again and connections with people. And I have so much to look forward to. Like, I'm not afraid of the future. I'm excited for the future. I have a lot of hard work to do, and I see it as this amazing challenge, and it's very invigorating to know, like, okay, I need to secure a car. I have to pick up another job. I have to try to get enough hours. Like, I need to possibly work on my education. Like, it's so exciting for me. It's exciting to know that I get the chance to do that, and that I just have so much to work on and so much to look forward to. Like, I'm gonna be meeting new people. I'm gonna be going to new places. It's gonna be an adventure. Even if it's just an adventure to survive, adulting on a daily basis, I'm excited for it and I'm ready for it. And I just wish that my best friend and all the other friends I've lost, and my friends who live an hour and a half away, I wish they could all be there for it. Like, I really thought this best friend was going to be there for the milestones, but I realized that I can be there for myself for the milestones. And that's good enough. Like, you don't need someone to complete you. It's really nice, and it's a very human thing to desire, but you do not need someone to complete you. If you have a life where you've just always been alone, like your family didn't get you, and you never had close friends, and maybe things didn't work out with a significant other, you right now can love yourself. You right now can give yourself everything you desire. You can do it. And that's what I'm trying to tell myself, that, like, this alone time is good. This being alone is good. Because every day is going to be all about me now. Not worried about keeping my friends happy. I'm not even so worried about keeping people online happy and pleasing them, and, trying to make sure they don't hate me, or, I am so focused on myself right now, and it's okay to be selfish. It's good to be selfish if you think your life needs improving. And if my friend ditched me because they were feeling selfish because of something personal to them that they wanted to work on in their life, then I fully support them. And I just really hope that whenever both of our lives are settled, we could be best friends again. And if we can't, there's so many more people out there to meet. And I'm well aware that by making this video, people are going to talk about me. And yes, I'm aware of where I'm being talked about and what is being said. Those are the consequences of my actions. And all I can do is move forward. I could sit here every day and feel discouraged from making videos and feel sad and ashamed and embarrassed. Or I can accept, this is what happens, Heather, and I can move on. But I didn't want to not talk about losing my best friend. I did not want to not share this during Vlogmas, because I know the holiday season and winter in general are just so depressing for so many of us. The winter just kills me, and it killed my best friend too, honestly. Like, they they talk to me about how winter affects them. And I felt like I had to take the pain I was in, and I had to show other people that it's okay. That even someone as bubbly as me on a platform that's all about force positivity goes through these things. Even I, someone with so many followers, still feel so alone. It is normal to feel alone. It is normal to feel hurt when you lose someone. It's normal to feel different, and it's okay, and you're gonna get through this. And if you're also in a transformative period in your life, you're gonna figure it out, babe. And I know that people hate whenever I use the pet names, but that's just me. Everything's a noodle or a baby or a cutie, and that's just me. And you know, like I said, I'm done people pleasing. I'm done making my videos all about, well, would this be enjoyable to watch? Like, I just share me, the essence of me, the sparkles, the weirdness, the cringiness. It's just me. And I just want to be me. I want people to like me for me. That goes for friends too. People that can genuinely like me for me. I don't have to change for anyone. I don't expect them to change for me. I could totally like come up with an awesome persona that's so attractive and blah 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 and be an actress, and I could really save my channel, but I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll do that whenever I start doing my passion projects, because that's another thing. I've been thinking a lot about, what do I want to do with this channel now, you know? Like, I have no idea. I know I love those passion projects like urbex. Oh my gosh, guys, I cannot tell you how addicted I am to urban exploring. Like, all I do is watch those videos, and I chat with people online about the awesome locations I should check out next, and I'm really planning on, when the weather warms up, where I'm gonna go. And all I want to do is be out there in the field with my camera in my hand, filming that stuff. That's why, like, no matter how hard things get, and no matter how much people talk about me and the people in my life and all that other stuff, which is all my fault, and I totally own up to it, and it never would have happened if I never would have talked about it. As much as that's going on, I legit just love filming. I love it so much. I would love nothing more than to have a channel where it's like we're a team and we go urbexing together or ghost hunting. That would just be a dream. Something really professional like that, you know? But instead, I'm this strange, cringy, colorful train wreck that you guys watch on the internet, whether you watch me because you hate me, and you want to see some drama, which my drama is not even that interesting, honey. I can direct you to some juicy drama here on YouTube. Or if you watch me because I make you feel less alone, or I'm quirky like you. Like, I am just so glad you're watching. Thank you so much for watching. I really mean it. You have given me a voice and a platform, and even if you're watching because I'm cringy for all the wrong reasons, if I have the chance to like get a positive message out there with it, then it's worth it to me. When I get letters from people talking about what my videos have meant to them, it makes it all worth it. And I'm not trying to sound full of myself. I don't view my content or me as anything special or great or anything like that. I know I'm a wreck. I know all this is a wreck. But it makes me feel so good to know that I could do some good in the world. Even if I help a few people on the internet to feel less alone and they go out and smile, I love that. I live for that. And that's why I continue to do this. Even on days where I'm like, why am I doing this? I'm not good enough for this. I tell you what, YouTube is brutal, babes. It really is. Between how people are going to perceive you, and maybe you're like me and you make a video and you just make like the most horrible mistakes possible. Like in my cemetery exploration vlog, I made some mistakes that were a pretty big deal that I just didn't even know, and I feel such guilt about it. And like, it's like every video I make, I'm either too cringy or I make a terrible mistake, and it's still not what I want it to be. Like, I can't even tell you how amazing it felt to travel, to go urbexing, and to film a project like that, and to like buy all this camera gear that I bought with my own money, by the way, okay? It felt really great. It really did. But I just wanted to check in with you guys because it sucks, because like I want to turn to you. I want, like, whenever you guys say you love and support me, like, I want to be able to talk to you and come to you, but the reality is that's not reality anymore. I can't open up to you guys anymore. This video is going to be a rare thing because there's so many people, like, just ready to pounce on my every move. They're watching my every move and overanalyzing me and picking me apart and picking apart my friends and like checking what they're saying, and it's just so much. So I've just been very lonely. Like, I have one really close friend left, and we talk every day on a private account I have, and she's an angel. You guys know her, and I'm so blessed to have her as my friend. Now, if for some reason things weren't going to work out, you know, I would have to accept it and handle it well, and I would have to just be 100% self-reliant, and you know, you cannot let the world crush you. You have to be strong. You have to. Because life is all about survival, and at the end of the day, it's about your individual journey, and it's like, what do you want out of life? What are your dreams? Where do you want to go? Who do you want to connect with? That's stuff I have to think about every single day. And I realize that I've already ruined so much of my life, and I still have this chance to turn it around. And I would really love someone to turn it around with. A group of friends, people really close to me, my confidants, my circle. I don't have that circle, but I have one really good friend left, and I'm going to cherish her like she is the most valuable thing on this whole earth to me, because she really is. But like I said, if things were to fall apart, I would have to learn how to be okay. You must learn how to be okay being alone. I have been a wreck for the past few days since losing my bestie. Okay? And it's almost like they're dead, and like it's like they never existed, and I wonder, were they ever real? You know, that's just how being ghosted feels, and I just want the closure. But for now, like, I'm wearing our shirt and crying about it, and I was like hugging this shirt earlier because I was like, my bestie, I missed you, and I was crying like I'm doing right now. I don't care if this video comes off over dramatic or, oh my god, Heather's so crazy. That's fine. That's fine. Welcome to the Heather Sparkles channel. I'm a cringy girl who cries on the internet. And that's just one part of me. I'm so much more than that. Thank you to everyone who's been able to see past that. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for listening, and I really hope that this story helps someone, and I really hope that maybe my former bestie somehow saw this video, and I really hope that we'll reconnect someday. So anyway, if you want to speculate, have fun. I am going to be living my life and just working on everything I have to do outside of this YouTube stuff, because this stuff, while it's a big passion of mine, it's nothing compared to everything else I have to work on, and that stuff comes first. I'm not worried about what people are saying about me. I'm not getting sucked into that. I am worried about my life and my goals and my dreams and taking care of myself. I love you all so much, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.